Hey everyone, so this is actually going to be the second part and the second time that I'm filming again, because for some reason the first half of the second part was deleted or it just wasn't filmed properly, whatever. As you can probably tell, I wear totally different stuff from the first part of this kind of video. This is going to get Sally Hansen out of the way first. This is sort of the only Sally Hansen polish that I kind of have. I would want to get more, but I usually like to go for OPI, China Glaze, and Essie more. Sally Hansen is a little cheaper, what I find. It's a pretty good brand as well, and it has a really wide selection, wide variety of selection. And yeah, this one that I have is a new length ceramics in white tip. It's a really tall bottle, and inside the brush, thin and long. The thing about this polish right now is that it's been a pretty old polish now, but then it's getting really thick and gooey and sticky, I guess. And even after putting on a lot of the nail thinner, it doesn't seem to be working too well. So I don't know if it's the formula that they have or something wrong that I've been doing to it. But yeah, I would really want to try their extreme hard nail or something like that. It's like $3, so you can get it at Walmart. I do want to try to get that, but I'm going to be talking about Essie. I'm not really comparing Essie with China Glaze and OPI just because I don't really find them too comparable, just because the formula are like really different. I would use Essie as just like a base color, not so much of something if I were to do like a nail art or anything like that. I'll talk about the top coat that I have. This is the three-way glaze top coat, and this could be three-way as in base, shine, glaze, and the top coat. This is really good for like keeping up the shine and prevents chipping pretty well. The thing I don't really like about this is just that, oh, also I think it's a nail strengthener as well, which is one of the way. The thing I don't like about this top coat is just that it takes forever to dry, and as you may know, I do like putting on my polishes at night just so in the morning when I shower or do whatever, I get to get rid of some of the stuff around my cuticle anyway. But if I use this as a top coat, then I usually get on my blanket marks on the nail designs, and it's just going to be a waste. So this is something good in terms of preventing chipping, but takes forever to dry. And when I think of Essie, I think of bright colors usually. And their formula is a lot thicker than OPI and China Glaze in their consistency. That's why if I were to use Essie, I would use it as a base color on my nail art, not so much as like globbing it onto a piece of paper and using another nail brush to put on whatever. Yeah, so you can tell the brush itself is pretty normal size, I guess, like a typical nail polish brush. Now I'm going to be comparing China Glaze and OPI. Let's talk about OPI first, and then we'll see how they kind of relate. I've heard that they're actually sister company. For OPI itself, the bottle's just really round and all. It's pretty good in terms of rolling your bottles, and compared to like the Sally Hansen one, I can't really roll it from the body, the bottle, so I have to roll it from the top like that. But this thing is really thick anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I do it or not. But OPI, it's like really, the formula is really thin and it's really nice. Usually I have to put around like 2 coats. What I find is the China Glaze is actually thinner than OPI at times, and because OPI has a really wide brush like that you like put on your when you try to apply your color, that it actually fans out, so then usually I can do like 2 strokes and I can get my whole nail bed. And that, like, because the color is pretty more opaque, I think I could actually just put on 2 coats and this is just right for me. China Glaze, on the other hand, I find some of the colors more unique. I do say that they're actually more unique. They have more like shimmer, glimmer, shine stuff, and OPI doesn't really do that. OPI has, I think, like more creamy colors at times, or like the stuff that I've been buying were like more creamy color-ish. But for China Glaze, even thinner than OPI, and the difference between their brushes, you can actually see from my camera how wide the OPI one is compared to the China Glaze. Like, because I couldn't actually find any China Glaze products in Canada. I've tried Trade Secrets. I could only find like Essie and OPI products at Trade Secrets. Or I haven't actually tried Sally Beauty Supply. I might get some luck in getting these, but I've been ordering these online, either on eBay or my last order at 88beauty.com. They had OPI on those websites as well, so nowadays I seem to buy them more online than getting them in store, just because it's actually cheaper when I get them online. However, OPI is still more expensive than China Glaze. OPI is around, like, when I buy it online with shipping and everything, that's around like $5, and China Glaze is like around $3-4, which is like a pretty good deal. And I do kind of like China Glaze better than OPI in terms of their color selections. When you actually go on the official websites of OPI and China Glaze, I actually like going on the OPI website better, just because that on their site they actually have like a hand, and they have their whole list of colors that you can choose from with the name and the shade, and then you can just click on it, and then it turns that hand, the nails on that artificial hand it has on the screen, to that particular color. Also, what you could do is you can actually choose a skin tone, so that you can actually try to see online if that color fits you or your skin tone at all. So I find that really nice on the OPI website. But however, on the China Glaze website, it's like a totally different story. Like, it just has a PDF file, and you're just supposed to like look at the whatever color. You can't even really do a word search on it or anything like that. It's just not as accessible than the OPI website. Maybe that's also why that these ones are actually more expensive. And this brand I'm be talking about is Nicole by OPI. It's sort of like Sephora polishes by OPI, but this one is actually an older brand than the Sephora stuff. I can actually get this in a drugstore like Walmart and Shoppers Drug Mart. I don't know about like Sally Beauty Supply or the Trade Secrets or anything like that. I think I remember these ones are around like $7.99 or just around $8, while comparing that to OPI, which is around $10 at Trade Secrets. It's still not as cheap as me getting them online anyway. This one, in terms of their consistency, it used to be pretty good. This one in particular, this is in Do Good, Feel Good. Like, this is a really nice color. It's really opaque and creamy and all that. But however, as it aged, I think it's getting really thick as well. While that hasn't happened to any of my OPI China Glaze polishes. I have a pretty good selection in colors as well, so it's not too bad. The only thing that I don't really like is their bottle, actually. It's pretty unique in their size and in their shape and all. It's like round and chubby. It sticks out like this. This is actually too wide for my polish holder, the shelf thing. So then, instead of putting it this way, this part gets into the way, so I can't actually fit it in. I always have to put it sideways, so it doesn't actually make the display that nice anyway. So this is all I have for this review tutorial kind of thing. I'm just really tired right now. It's late at night. I don't think I'm going to be having time to make videos often, just because I have physics and calculus summer school this summer. So yeah, like, they're a required course, so I had to take them. So I don't really know when will be the next time I'll be filming. Hopefully I still get a time to do a nail tutorial before my exam and stuff like that, but I'll be pretty busy. So wish me luck on that, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you had a good time watching, and I hope I gave you good opinions that you find them useful. And thank you very much. Comment and subscribe, most importantly. That would totally make my day, and wish me luck on calculus and physics. Thank you.